Have you ever wondered what's really in your food? Today, we're uncovering a hidden ingredient you might not know about: microplastics. These are extremely small particles that can find their way into our meals, including seafood and bottled water. Imagine invisible, tiny guests at your dinner table. They're so minuscule you don't see them, but they're there. Let's find out how these little particles end up in our diet and why it matters to us all. Microplastics begin their journey as everyday items we all know. Think of water bottles, shopping bags, and grocery packaging. Exposed to environmental factors like heat and direct sunlight, they gradually start to break down into increasingly smaller pieces. Carried by the wind, these now smaller fragments end up into waterways and streams, slowly drifting towards the ocean. As they reach this aquatic realm, they're unwittingly ingested by marine life, from tiny plankton to larger fish, traveling up the food chain and ultimately landing on our dining table. The ocean is not the sole pathway for these microplastics to enter our lives. Our tap and bottled water sources are equally susceptible. Despite advanced filtration and manufacturing processes, microplastics from various sources still find their way into our drinking supply. Global studies reveal that as much as 93% of the water bottle market contains traces of microplastics. Now, you might be thinking, all this talk about tiny particles, how much can they really add up in our diet? Well, brace yourself for a surprising fact. Early research suggests we could be ingesting up to 5 grams of plastic every week. That's equivalent to the weight of a standard credit card. Just imagine, day by day, it's as if you're unknowingly adding a pinch of plastic seasoning to your meals. Talk about a diet high in synthetic fiber. After learning about our weekly plastic consumption, it's natural to wonder, what does this mean for my health? Scientists are now investigating this very question. Preliminary research shows microplastics could disrupt DNA and hormone activity, raising concerns for long-term health and overall well-being, with ongoing studies needed to understand their full effects on our lives. For now, the evidence suggests a cautious approach is wise until we understand more. Nearing the end of our narrative, let's take a moment to reflect on our daily habits. As you stand in the grocery aisle, surrounded by choices, it's worth considering the impact of each selection. Even small changes, like opting for products with less plastic packaging or supporting sustainable brands, can make a difference. It's about being aware and making choices that feel right for you and the environment. And remember, every step we take in our daily lives contributes to making every day a good day to be alive.